Hi, welcome back. We'll start with the next house. This time, this we made last time, this we make today. It's the hugest house there in the street. We see here the front, so it has 4 stages plus the roof. That is the entrance door from the street, that is from the wall, that is the cafe on the side of this house with this little balcony there. Yeah, and W, really long house with many shit on there and many smokers. Good. So we start. Add mesh cube, scale down, scale set. So 4 stages. Wow, very huge. Edit mode, Control V, Control R, and 3 loops. So we got 4 stages. So then we scale it in the Y. That should be it. The 2 colors as every time. 1 white, 1 red. Only as a marker. It's horrible. I every time tell the same. But okay, that is it, yeah. And we have many houses. Mamma mia, yeah. But that must be done, so we do that for sure. So I have cut it here through and bring now that thing here up. That is the roof, and then we cut here through because then the mesh is more clean, as when you have that is a triangle, that is a quad, that is good, but that all in all is nothing. So better split all in logical forms, then it's easier for the computer to calculate the shaders, the shadows, and the other stuff. Give them red. Okay. File, save. So now we have to cut in, and it is not bright enough, I think, so scale X a little. Good. File, save. So the door that we must cut in, we add a circle. Rotate X90. Scale down. Edit mode, word selection, A to deselect, B border select, X to delete the words, that is left, scale set, and we have that what we want. We can make a little bit more up there because that is a perspectivic view, and in real that is a little bit other. So, but we take here the downwards, extrude them by pressing E, and I have to close here. I make you screencast keys on, so you can see here in the edge which parts I type and what I press on the mouse and such more. Good. So then we get all with A, F to close, E to extrude, and bring them back. You see it here or what I done. So here we take smaller ones of them. So Shift D simply, scale them down, bring them at the same high as the other one, and make them down under shorter. So we take background selection, C for circle selection. Then we can bring them there. Then simply Shift D, bring them there, and E to extrude downward. So, don't know that is closed or not. It is closed perfectly. Good. Then Shift D, place it on the other side too. That's it. Bring that in the middle too. Then we join them all three together and scale Y, make them a little bit longer. Good, that is our cutting object. File, save. We want to cut that into the bottom part of the house there. So we go down, scale that, and bring it into. So thing can be a little bit bigger. That one must look short. Yeah, that fits. So I set the origin to geometry, so I have the coordinates in the middle. Bring them into. We must apply the rotation scale of it because we changed them. Also by the house. The name is circle 01 of the cutter object. So we go to the house, right click, then modifier the Boolean. We say it should be that circle 1 and should be the operation difference. Apply. So that is cut it in, all good. M to move it on the second layer. Then we can here object apply rotation scale because they're changed some. File, save, important because Blender crashes often. Good. On the second stage is a simply rounded window. So we go to the second layer by clicking here and take then the middle part here with L, that select the whole object there, then Shift D, make a duplicate, then P to separate the selection, and now we have here single of one of them, and we can move them by pressing M to the first layer. So we get it here, and we want to bring that into the house second stage, and we need here a red marker because this stage is white. We see it has a little space up and a little space down too. So scale X maybe. Yeah, it's not so easy. I think that can work absolutely. Okay. So here we must object apply rotation scale because we changed them. I said that often, but it is way here. And now we need the name of it. So the name is circle 0, and we go to the house, take the boolean, say circle 0, say difference, apply, and then he cuts the cutter object out of the main object. So we can move them to second layer, we don't need them anymore. File, save as, give them new version number for secure, So on the next stage, we see we have 3 windows with top windows onto. Good. So we simply take here, add mesh, cube, scale down. How big should they are? Here on the side is much space, there's 30, and there are 3 of 3, okay. So that should be the size, but scale in the set and bring over them this other one. So Shift D, bring them over there, scale set again to make there a smaller one. That should be this window type. It's directly under the seam there. Yeah, I think it can be a little bit smaller. Switch like that. And then Shift D, that should be this window type. Good. We can join them all together. Set the origin to geometry. Scale Y to make it longer. And bring it into. We have to apply rotation scale because we changed. The object is another, so we have to apply them again. We take the name by clicking cube 3. So we go to the house, right click, then boolean cube 3, take the operation difference between these both objects, apply, and it's covered in. We'll add them here in a moment. File, save. On the top stage, that is a little other. You don't see it here perfectly, but the second window there goes to the first part of the roof in there, and that is on the other stage there. So we need 2. One goes into the roof. Okay, so we simply Shift D, make a copy of them, then we can delete them all and this all, and move them here, M to move second layer. So that is left, set the origin to the geometry, so we have here the axis, and then we put them in. That should be the first window. Bring them and float with them. And now comes this what I mean. Shift D, it is placed there, or such like there. It's really not good to see how it real looks, but I think that it's the way from that. Yeah. So we join them together as one, bring them into object, apply rotation scale, don't forget it each of them. So the name cube 1. So take this cube 1, this cutter object with the operation difference to the main object. So we have cut it in. File, save. We save as a new version number. I called that red, big red, the house. Of course it's big, and it has red wood style there. Good. So we have cut the whole front like it should. Now comes the back side. Back side has a great hole for the door there. It's the maximum that you can cut out, and it is the second stage then on the back side. So I take that here, and there we simply have to cut out that. So knife, take here that maybe, and that, and that. Spacebar to accept, and just cut it out. So we can bring now here this, add a little bit more to the side there, and that here should all be class later after. And I must look how that looks real. Class, but there is a tunnel in the class there. Okay. Good. That means we take the whole face here and E to extrude, bring it in there. Then we have to cut in a tunnel there. So that means we can extrude scale. That could be the size of the tunnel, so scale set. And that should be the tunnel then. So we can extrude and bring them back into. That later will be all class. Good. That is done too. File, save. Now the top stages of the back side, what happens with them? You see it here, it has two windows and this little window over them in the roof there. It is all heavy to see, I know that, but I must live with them, so you must live with them too. Yeah, two windows and the little top over them, and on the sides are two one. That is the mystery thing about that. You see it here, two windows, the little window there, and two very little windows there. So we add mesh, cube, scale down, then scale set, scale in the hole, scale set minus, then shift D to duplicate, scale down, scale X. So we have that, we take both, shift D to duplicate and bring them there. There we need another window, so shift D, bring it there, and scale set. So all windows there, so we can select them with shift, hold it shift and right mouse button and join together. Good. So we have them there and need them on the back side of the house. So Control 1 on the numpad is the back side. Scale up. And it is wrong rotated, so rotate set 180 degrees. And must be bigger. Okay. Not so easy like ever. We go a little bit deeper. Then we take that one, come down. Till there. And that one, select with L, bring it there. That we cut through. Scale Y, and bring it into the mesh. Looks that is longer than the other one. It seems so, but it isn't so. But we can scale them a little set. And this here too. It's no door, it's a window, yeah? So that looks like a window. That too. Good. So we have that. We have to apply a rotation scale of it again. Same with the house. Click on the cutter object, name is cube 2, house, boolean modifier, cube 2, and operation difference apply. So that is cut it into also, so we can move by pressing M them to second layer. Sure, you must click your left, that's for sure. So that is the first file, save, and file save as new version of it. And this house has also on the sides windows because there is a free space on the right side. So there comes windows also into that we plug in later completely. But here we need 3 holes and here 2 holes on the side, on the right side. So we add mesh, cube, scale down, scale set. I think that is the window and that is the door, or both are doors. Can be that all both are doors. Yeah, sure. Good. So scale set. Shift D, place one there and make them smaller. Scale set. Then Shift D, place one there. Scale set. Scale X. I think that can work. Shift D 2 times. So that is what we have. We all mark them and join together. So we plugged it on the right side of the house in the top stages there. So rotate set 90 degrees. Second stage is there. And that's nearly that what we need. I must look. It is on the down part there near too, and the rest comes up there with many space there. So from that is it, yeah. But you have a huge space and there comes another house, so that is done correctly. Yeah, I think so. Good. We scale in the X, make it longer, bring it into object, apply rotation scale, and from the house to, and we get the name. The name is cube 5, so house, boolean, cube 5, and operation difference apply. Then move that by pressing M to the second layer, and that are the cutters, all cutters that we need in this house. And I show you in the next tutorial then how to build the rest and texture that. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye.